welcome to the Thrive with Live show. I'm Katy Simpson and it's great to see you here. Really excited about today's show. Not that I'm never excited about every show, but it's great to be with you. I'm going to show you how to write on the screen today, how to use an iPad to write on the screen. This can be really great for your trainings and really unleash another professional aspect of you, make you look really, really good on camera very quickly. You're going to not need to edit your notes. I mean, my writing is not brilliant. If yours is better, then you're going to have a whale of a time at this. But I'm showing you something really fun that can really level up your trainings, your course content, your live video content. So today I've got 3 steps for you how you can learn to write on the screen. So let me just quickly show you an example. So literally I am writing on the screen. If I just bring you over here, I have my iPad. I'm going to show you how to do this in a second. And you just, pencil. You just use a notes app with an iPad that you've wired into your computer, and you can write on the screen. How cool is that? How cool is that? Let me know if you're watching live or on the replay. It would be great to see you, and let me know if you know how to do this and if you're intrigued with trying it. So I'm just going to bring my podcast audience in. Just bear with us. We'll be here in a tick.
This is the Thrive with Live show, the podcast where you can learn to go live with poise, professionalism, and peace of mind. Live video is the best free tool to win clients and grow your income and authority. So, if you want to ditch the overwhelm and confusion to skyrocket your online success through the dynamism of live video, then you are in the right place. This podcast covers all aspects, from your mindset, voice, style, and personal branding to all the technology and tools you need to get started and grow with live video. And now, here is your host, Katy Simpson.
So let's get into this great training. Just checking that you can hear me there. Yes, I think you can. So 3 tips how you can write on the screen. And if you stay to the end, I've got a bonus tip to just make it look even better. So there are a few things that you need. So obviously you need an iPad, and I think any iPad will do. You need a stylus that works with your iPad, and this one was miles cheaper than Apple Pencil. It's called, I don't know whether you can see because here, EIP. It's something like EI Pro stylus, and it works really well. You need an app on your iPad, and GoodNotes works really well. You need an Apple iPad lead. You need a program that I'm using at the moment to go live and do all the things. It's called Ecamm Live, and I have a little course and lots of videos to show you how to use Ecamm. So let me know in the description or in the comments if you'd like some more information on that. So I'm just keeping my iPad alive by doing a little bit of scribbling while we learn this. If you use Canva as well, that's going to help you just level up, but that's for the bonus. So those are the things that you need. So Ecamm Live is a software where you can make videos. You can bring in different cameras like this. You can bring in cameras like your iPad. I'm also bringing in another camera here. And you can make these scenes and things like that. It's a really great platform to use. So let's get straight into step 1, and let me know if you have any questions or you just want to say hi, because I can chat to you once I've finished step 1. So step one is you need to upload and open GoodNotes app. GoodNotes app is a free note-taking app for the iPad, and it's very easy to open. I'm really new to this actually, and basically you can choose ruled paper or whatever, but we're going to make a green paper so that it works as a green screen. On Ecamm you have a green screen option, so it doesn't see it, it sort of blankets off the green, and then you can make that transparent so that you can see you through it, if that makes sense. So first of all, you need to upload GoodNotes, and you need to make a notebook, a new notebook with a green colour pages on it. Okay, so I've just made a few colour pages, so let me just show you what you do. So I'm going back to the document screen. I know that this overhead camera is a bit overblown with the colours, so it's not that easy, but it says new here, and there's a plus in the middle, so you can press that to make a new notebook. You click notebook. Okay, you can title it if you want. You don't want a cover of your notebook, so toggle that off. It's just standard portrait. It would be better if it was long ways for your video, but portrait works really well for Instagram and stuff like that, so I just use portrait. And then I want my own color. Okay, so you generally get yellow, white and black, but you can press customize color and choose your color here. So I've got green already on there because I've already done this, but you won't have. So you press the little plus there and all the colors will come up, and choose a sort of middle green color. It doesn't matter too much if it's exactly the right hex code or not. It seems to work absolutely fine. Okay, so that you click on that color, that is the color that you want, and you press apply, and then you've made your notebook. Okay, so there we go. So you just open that notebook, and there you've got this. Now I'm writing in white because it shows up really well, and so I've chosen white color, and let me just erase that a minute. I've chosen in my pen, I'm just clicking on the pen at the moment, I've chosen a ball pen, and I've chosen the medium thickness so that it shows up pretty well. If I did thicker, it would be fine. Maybe if you're writing quite small, it can look a bit squashed, a bit harder to read. So medium is probably better. Okay, so ball pen, medium, green color background, white color text, and then you're ready to go. And that is step one. Congratulations, guys. So we're going to get into step two if you haven't got any questions yet. So step two is you plug your iPad into your computer. So I'm just using a long Apple iPad lead plugged straight into my USB port into my computer. Yeah, so if you've got enough USB ports in your Mac computer, let me just say that you need a Mac to use Ecamm Live. Okay, so this can be your MacBook Air isn't great for having a whole load of stuff going into it, so that's not brilliant. MacBook Pro can do it, or different Macs, Apple Macs. So you need to plug into your iPad into your computer, and then you need to open Ecamm, and Ecamm needs to recognize your iPad, which it will automatically. Okay, so let me just bring you into my whole screen on Ecamm, Just bear with me while I show you my live demo mode. So I am right now turning on live demo mode. Right, you can see my whole computer screen. Okay, it's probably a little bit overwhelming. I'm going to try and zoom in to help you to see what I'm going to do. So just bear with me while I find the zooming in. Just talk amongst yourselves, won't be a moment. So zooming in, option, command and plus, that's it. Right, so I want to show you this window here. So just a minute. Right, so I'm here. This is my countdown introduction. This is me showing you me on the screen. That was my video, etc. So these are called scenes, and we want another scene. So I go here and press the plus and create a new scene. Okay, so I can call this me with iPad writing, as I've done it earlier. So you just type in, etc. Okay, so let me zoom out. Okay, so you will have you on the screen. So this is your screen that you're playing with. So you've got you, and I can just use my camera effects to just make me a bit larger on the screen there. So what I want to do is I want to pull in my iPad screen over the top so that you can see it. Okay, so I go to overlays, new camera overlay, and let me just, what was it? Zooming in there, new camera overlay, and if you look, iPad is listed here. Okay, so I press iPad, and then you get this green screen with me behind it. So this is my iPad on the screen, but you don't want to see the green, and also you don't want a border here. Okay, so to get rid of the border, just gonna try and talk to you out the corner there, you press Alt or Option on your keyboard, hold it down, and with this little toggle thingy, left right arrow, delete it there. Actually, there's a border on mine. You do the same thing on the left. If you've got a border like this, you can just go to the pencil. You don't want any border at all there. Okay, make this really big. Okay, I'm still here, by the way. I haven't disappeared off the face of the planet. Okay, so that's there. So then I want to go into my camera effects window, choose iPad, click on green screen. Okay, and then if you wanted, you could write on a wall. There's loads of backdrops. Here we go, you could write on the beach. Wouldn't that be fun? Hello. On the beach. But what we're doing is we want it transparent. So now you can't see anything, but, oops, when I write, you can see it. Does that make sense? Oops. So yeah, one thing that GoodNotes does, which I just demonstrated by accident, is that it makes shapes for you. So if you're rubbish at making shapes but you want to make shapes, so like that to that, this is your point 1, this is your step 1, this is your step 2, etc. You can make shapes which look pretty good. Okay, so that is how you do it. So let me know, guys, if you've got any questions. And that is that. Now, you might want to go even a step further, make it look even better by doing this sort of effect. So it's blurring you out at the back so that people can really focus on your writing, and you can write over the top of you, but you're still engaging with the audience. Yeah, you're still there, but you've got the whole screen to play with. The whole screen. Okay, so this is the bonus tip for you people who have stayed to the end. Very well done. So I'm still showing you my whole screen. So this is Ecamm on my whole screen. Oops, oh, you can see the border, can't you? Whoops. Let me just do that Alt thing again to get rid of that. And you can see this white edge. So I'm just pulling that out of the way so that you can write on the top and nobody can see any of the things. Right, so in Ecamm, in Canva, all you need to do is create a YouTube thumbnail sized design. So create a design and choose YouTube thumbnail, and then just go to elements, find some sort of color that you like. I like purple. Let me bring myself back so that you can see me normally. I like purple, so just pull a purple background onto your YouTube thumbnail sized design. Change the opacity to 50% so that you can see beyond it. It's not completely over the screen. And then save it as transparent. So save it as a PNG transparent. And then in Ecamm, you just pull it over the top of your camera just here. So I could show you. I find it in my finder. Purple Ecamm overlay. Here it is. And I just hold it over the top of me and let go. And there it is. And oops, you can write over the top. It's really, really fantastic. Okay, so yeah, whether you're watching live or on the replay, let me know any questions and I would love to help. Let me just take this, press X, get rid of it, and let me bring myself back to full screen with you so that you're not totally overwhelmed by it. Okay, isn't that cool? Oops, can't spell. Isn't that cool? Yes. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful and interesting and inspiring, and hopefully it's giving you loads of ideas. Now, I've got some great trainings coming up for you. Next week, we have one about, if you're like me, and I just realised one of the words that I feel sums up what I'm like, an exhausted entrepreneur. I have chronic infections, chronic fatigue, etc. And it's exhausting to create content, and that's why I love live and live podcasting so much, because you do it, and with a program like Ecamm, you do it and forget it, you know, and it just goes out there, and then you can use little automated tools for free or low paid, and they help you to get your content all over the place, multi-stream in loads of places at once, and build your community, even if you've got a really limited bandwidth. Now, my bandwidth recently has been so limited I haven't been able to go live, but looking forward to next week showing you ladies who have limited bandwidth as well how to look and feel good live, and just simple makeup, simple techniques to make you feel polished with limited bandwidth and ability to stand and do a whole load of makeup and whatever. There are some simple things that really enable me to be able to go live when I have got a little bit of energy, that I think will really help you. The week after, I've got a lovely guest, Katrina. She's going to come and tell us how, if you create content, how a website can really be game changing for you. She's a website expert, so I'm very, very much looking forward to that. And yeah, I just would like your feedback, your thoughts. I'm thinking of changing the title of this show to The Exhausted Entrepreneur. I'd like to know your thoughts about that. Do you think that would speak to one of my target audiences, you know, because you girls who are doing all the things, and, you know, you're already stretched. Maybe you've got chronic illnesses as well. Maybe you're somebody with ADHD or something like that, and it's very difficult for you to focus on things, and you just don't have a whole load of time and energy to spend extra, you know. It's like gold dust, the energy that you have. So it's you girls who I'm really speaking to. So I'd love to know if that is you, and if that title, The Exhausted Entrepreneur, I can't even say it. That's not a good start, is it? I'd love to know if that speaks to you or not. Okay, so take care, guys. I look forward very much to seeing you next week. Hopefully I can go live to YouTube later this week with my sister channel, because I love all things to do with the outdoors, sort of dream homesteading life. It's a dream that I have to have farm animals. I've got chickens, and, you know, tend to my garden and live the simple life, the good life. So I'm hoping to do that later this week, if possible. And if you'd like a link to that, I'd love to send you there, give you the link. We have a lot of fun in there when I'm able to do that. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts. Take care, guys. Bye.